How's it going, everybody? My name is Tentacole, and welcome to Splatoon Raiders! It is finally here after so long. To think this all started with an incredibly early reveal trailer. And now we're here. And I guess we gotta start with the difficulty. This setting can be changed later. It only affects enemy strength, not what you can acquire. Ha! I'm no wimp. Give me survivalist. I can change it to normal difficulty later, but I do want to see what hard mode is like. The Spirhalite Islands, huh? Is that the rumor we're chasing this time? Yep, according to that map in the basement. What basement? Oh, that's cool. So, the Spiralite Islands were originally sunken. Who cares about technical tonics, says Fry. That's pretty funny. So if you haven't been keeping up with the news about this game, the basic plot is Deep Cut is traveling to some mysterious islands in hopes of finding treasure. Hey, pilot, head toward the light. What's happening? Well, so much for your plan. Whatever's going on here is gravitating them towards the island. And I like that slow-mo shot. Down they go. Ow. What happened? Pilot, no! Jeez. The plane really got demolished. Oh, that's a really good screenshot right there for the thumbnail. But here we go. Welcome to Splatoon Raiders for real this time. One month later, everything is in 60 FPS now. I still find it really strange that cutscene was in 30 FPS, but whatever. At least the majority of the game is going to be in 60. Okay. Now here comes the big part of this stream, the customization. I have not been keeping up with the exact customization options in this game because I want that to be a surprise. I'm going to go through each and every single hair option for these characters, and that'll determine whether I make an entirely new character for the mechanic or redesign one of my previous ones. So what do we got? We are able to go back and see what the default options for the other characters are too, so that's good. Let's just start with the Inklings. Alright, pretty standard. Looks like a combination of the default hairstyles for the Inkling girl in Splatoon 1 and 3. Then there's that. That's pretty funny. That, and that. Ah, okay. So, the bottom three options are for the Inkling boy in this case. That's good to know. Then we have the Octolings. Ooh, this one looks cool. This style kind of looks like it would fit for both Octoling boys and girls, honestly. Decisions. What do we got? Don't worry, guys. I'll be done with this momentarily. I really like this one for the Inklings. I might just go with... You know what? Hang on. I've been an Octoling for the past 2 Splatoon games and both DLCs, if you count Octo Expansion and Side Order. I think it's time we be an Inkling for a change. Let's do it. We'll stick with the default eyebrow option because, although this one is pretty cool, I like this one more. Now dial in your complexion. And no. I think I might as well just go with this. We're gonna go with the freckles. These are the same eye color options that were in Splatoon 3, so that's cool. How about we go with this one this time? Happy with this? Yeah. It's gonna feel so weird playing as an Inkling when my Splatoon characters are normally Octolings. But I'm sure I'll get used to it in time. Every single time, man. Big Man's air horn just cracks me up. Well, this marks day 31 since our crash landing. What's on the agenda? We already made a lounge and an open space for exercise. What else do we need? Oh, duh! We don't have an arcade yet! I got next, says Big Man. I will probably just read Big Man's translated dialogue to make it easier for everybody. Wait, no, now's not the time for games. We're stranded in the middle of nowhere. Are we now? I can never tell when you're being sarcastic. Come on, guys. We really gotta get back to Splatsville. But here you are, doing nothing but making our base comfier. My bad. I just wasn't expecting our ace pilot to also be a top-notch mechanic. From ships to cranes, you name it, the mechanic can build it. And I guess I got carried away with requests. Ah, there's the lore. The base looks the way it does because Fry kept on asking the mechanic to do stuff. Be that as it may, our break is running a bit long. We should start making plans to get home. Yeah, and plan A is to make the hideout ship move, right? Easier said than done. I still don't know why we made it so big. If only Master were here, we could have him tow us. Oh yeah, Master Mega. So, in order to make this place move, we're gonna need some material, I guess. I wouldn't know where to begin. Sounds like another job for our good old mechanic. Yeah, could be. Sorry to dump it all on you, mechanic, but could you scrounge some materials for us? Okay, but do I have to? Oh, and for those who weren't in the loop, there's a retail demo for Splatoon Raiders, and the first level that you get to play in it is this tutorial. From here on out, though, after the tutorial, I'm basically going to be going in blind. As usual with every Splatoon game, you gotta go over the basics. And collect these materials while you're at it. I also like how this particular shard is exactly the same size as your aiming reticle. Right on the money. Okay, I can move. As usual, you hold or press ZR to use your weapon. Press ZL to swim. Oh, what? You can't ink the trees. Oh well, at least you can ink the grass. Leave no shards left unturned. That's gonna be my motto for this. Oh good, the boxes have more. Hold on just a moment. I think my mic is a little far away from me. There we go. That should be a bit easier. I'm also trying to not lean forward as much as I usually do. I don't want to hurt my back. Remember, everybody, even when you're gaming, you still gotta have good posture. Ah! So this is this game's equivalent of the balloon fish. And it takes a heck of a lot longer to respawn, from the looks of things. It also looks like a straight-up balloon. Doesn't it look like you could ride that wooden board floating there? Oh yeah, these things! That reminds me of the jet board from Crash Bandicoot 2. And we found our enemies, salmonids. Were these islands the site of a salmonid turf war? They look like they're spoiling for a fight. If they see us, they'll attack for sure. Alright, time for some enemy battles. The little ones are called small fries, and the medium-sized ones are called chums. There will be way more salmonids in this game besides those ones. Some that are exclusive to this game. I see more balloons up here. Heh. There's unique dialogue if you manage to pop all of them. I wonder if Deep Cut says anything if you pass through that area without popping the balloons. I'd have to start another file to check. You can ink the grass, but not the trees. Not even the leaves. That's so lame. Whoa, okay. I think we got our first boss salmonid. That's a salty tongue. It's extremely beefy, and it has a bite attack that deals a heck of a lot of damage. You'll know it's about to attack whenever it unleashes a puff of smoke from its face. Phew, you were right. There was nothing to worry about. And hey, the Salty Tongue dropped another Splattershot Jr. And it's our job to pick it up. I'm gonna make sure to collect as many dropped weapons as possible. Not only are they integral to the game in the first place, it'll just be useful to find a more powerful weapon. You know what I mean? Oh, hey, what's this? What is that? Some kind of machine? Ooh, maybe we could scrap it for parts for the hideout ship. Yeah, it's a gold mine of metal. A metal mine. Mind bringing it back for us, mechanic? There's no possible way the mechanic could carry it alone. I suppose we'll have to help. Just wait there. We'll be along soon. I half expected us to get ambushed by the salmonids. That would have been a pretty neat way of the game being like, show me what you learned, or whatever. But hey, they were able to bring the robot back. It's a little rusty. Look at Big Man's face on the right there. That's a good reaction image. Anyway, Shiver says, the more I look at it, the more this machine looks like some kind of vehicle. Shiver, you in the mood for a joyride? I don't know. It's super old looking. I really don't think you'd get anywhere. Who's to say? Maybe the mechanic could fix it. Again, do I have to? Alright. You're the boss, says Big Man. But we did it. Looking good as, well, not new, but with the rust off, it looks pretty sweet. Turns out there was a bot under all that gunk. Great work. Now that we've done it the favor of a cleaning, this bot should return by letting us ride. Who wants to take it for a test drive? Right now? It's way past snack time. I see you've got your priorities in place, Fry. Fine. I'll catch you later, bot. Do we finally have control now? Try equipping the weapon you found on that island with the plus button. Also, what's up, Hunter? How you doing? Ah, so this is how we change our weapon. The higher a weapon's level, the more damage is dealt. If you're not sure what to use, let the weapon level be your guide. Okay. Style. Ah, we can't use Amiibo just yet. That's fine. I'll stick with the default sensitivity, but if I need to turn it up, I'll probably do that in between streams, just to save time. This is pretty interesting so far. I imagine the base is gonna be a little bare bones until we, you know, add stuff. But I guess it doesn't hurt to explore a little bit. Nothing over here. There's something over here, though. What you got, big man? Briny scrolls and salmonid research. We only have 2 sets of briny scrolls. The Splatlands are in an uproar over the appearance of mysterious islands due to a seismic shift. Some think these are the fabled Spirhalite Islands said to have sunk into the sea long ago. Investigation plans include the dispatching of a survey team, just as soon as the team leader returns from a vacation. Oh, okay. Maybe this is why Deep Cut is on this treasure hunt. Splatsville's in debt. Just a chill 60 billion G. No big deal. Except it's kind of a massive deal. Oh, wait, hang on. The festival they mentioned may be the Grand Festival. So I guess it kind of makes sense for the debt to come from that. Anyway, enough gab. Let's go back here and check out the robot. Ah! Something's popped up on the bot's window. But I barely poked it. Gah! No fair starting without me. What is this thing? Looks like a map of the area around here. This bot comes equipped with a radar. The map is showing spots where the radar is pinging. So, does that mean there's stuff to find on these islands? It looks like it. Why else would there be a giant treasure chest on here? I do see all the salmonids on the map, too. That salmonid right there and right there are new ones that we haven't seen yet. Shall we make the bot's maiden voyage a treasure hunt? Those radar pings were a long way off. How are we gonna get the bot there? Well, it'll take a while, but we could plop it on a raft and paddle it over. No, wait! I got a way better idea! Squeeze yourself in there real quick, big man. Huh? If you think I'll fit. Okay, your turn, mechanic. You'll have to hang on to the bot. Oh, wait. Is this where I think this is gonna happen? Please tell me you're gonna do what I think you're gonna do, Fry. Bot check. Mechanic check. Destination? Do I have this right? Not quite. There we go. Here goes nothing. Brace yourselves. Yes! Haha! We just got flung out of the sky. That's so good, man. Ow, what a rough landing. How about that precision yeeting? This writing is so good. I love it. Honestly, Fry, didn't you have something else you wanted to say to these two? Oh yeah, sorry for tossing you without warning. Very good. It's okay, the mechanic and I are both fine. I think the bot's also... Huh? What's the matter? What's this button? It wasn't lit up before. Let's try it. Oh, nice. It's a radar, I think. So it's got a long range and a short range radar. That's good to know. And I see some new salmonids over there. I think... We might as well go for the small ones first before I tackle the big one. Even though the game probably wants me to go for the big one immediately. Anyway, new enemies. Quahawks. They're the beefiest of all the lesser salmonids. Does this thing have bombs? Nope. Also, what's up, Sage? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're playing some Splatoon Raiders. This game is so fun. How am I liking it so far? I'm still trying to get used to the basics, but it seems pretty decent so far. Ooh, nice! The robot has a jump mechanic. I like that. And it's a pretty slow fall, too. Oh, and check this out. I'm playing as an Inkling this time instead of an Octoling. I figured I could shake it up for this game because I've played as an Octoling for the past 4 adventures, I think. I'm probably not gonna give my Raiders character a name. They're just still gonna be the mechanic. Anything over here? No. Also, this music really reminds me of Pikmin 2. That crystal must be what pinged on our radar. Hold on. Oh. So, I guess we gotta call the bot over to the crystal. Let's do it. That's pretty fun. The super jump icon has a drill on it. And now we just move forward. Channel our inner Crash Bandicoot 2 with that jet board. Oh, the showstopper. I forgot about that. As you get power eggs from salmonids, your bot buddy builds the showstopper gauge. Once it's full, press the right stick to unleash the showstopper. There's a different one for each member of Deep Cut. And I guess Big Man's is the Manta Dance. And you can fire ink with L and R as well. Nice. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, it's rapid fire. Nice. That's a huge power egg indeed. I've never seen one this big before. It's so big that it's like a mega power egg. Ooh, I like that name for it. Easy to remember. I guess so. You know the drill, says Big Man. That's nice. That's another crystal down, and now it's time for the big one. Oh, the bot isn't able to cross the water, so I have to do that myself. This looks the same as the other crystals, just bigger. What kind of treasure do you think it's hiding? Go crack it open with the drill. I gotta know. See, I would, but I think I know what that strange lid is. Oh, there's Big Man. Let's see if I'm right. Yup, it's a whole mass of salmonids. All shapes and sizes, and of course all the salty tongues are after me. Whoa! There's another one. Jeez, man. We're not getting very many chances to use the showstopper. The meter isn't filling up as fast as I thought it would. I guess it makes sense, though. You don't really want to have an overpowered ability all the dang time. That would make it too easy. Well, we got the treasure, a Salty Tongues bucket, and another Splattershot Jr. Alright, that's a pretty good screenshot. Look at that! A real actual treasure chest! Yes, so the bot's radar does detect treasure. Alright, mechanic, Big Man, haul that chest back to the... Huh? Shiver, what's up? Ugh, what are you guys doing here? Wait, who? Who? Are they getting ambushed by salmonids? We forgot to plan for a way back. That's a lot of water to cross. Oh, nice! It's Master Mega! And Shiver. And Fry's here, too. So that's where that one scene from the reveal trailer came from. We can make it if we put our fins together. Hey, over here! Surprised to see us? It's fine if you are. We were surprised to see these guys too. I can tell you're lost at sea, but I'll explain everything later. Take us home, Master Mega. And bring the loot. That Master Mega has some serious brawn, Shiver. He zipped us right back here in no time. That wasn't even his full power. Remember that he was also towing a heavy bot and the treasure chest. That reminds me, sorry for hanging up on you back there. I was so surprised that I fumbled the receiver. Ah, that's what happened. In fairness, I wasn't expecting that shark and your eels to come looking for us either. We should probably mention for the mechanic's benefit. I'm a shark tamer of the Ho-Ho Jiro line. Our family can control sharks. And I'm an Onaga eel tamer going way back. I lead that crew of yellow eels you saw. I know, guys. I've been through this before. And Big Man says he can't or doesn't tame anything, but he can dance a little. A little? Yo, that guy's the head of the Manta Clan dance school. I'm sure you've seen our faces before, but not many know the real us. Right, we're TV and radio stars, the freshest three you'll ever see. For the sake of the world and all its people, we dashing and gorgeous thieves hunt for treasure. Masters of legendary abilities passed down for generations through 3 Splatsville families. You know our name. Ready, set. It's Deep Cut. And silence. What's with the blank stare? Mechanic. Do you not know our name? Gee, this sounds familiar. As if, big man. Good one, though. Have you really not heard of us? Wait a sec. Who did you think we were? Just some trio of treasure-crazed weirdos who flew to an unknown island and got themselves stranded? Yeah, kinda. If you didn't have any context about the series before this. That does describe us pretty well, says Big Man. It's a pleasure being stranded with you. Wow. Ah, I nearly forgot about the treasure chest we found. Why haven't we opened it yet? Good question. Let's go have a peek right now. There it is. What's in here? Oh, it's the ink tanks! Yes, finally! I get to explain this! In Splatoon Raiders, you have access to one of 3 different ink tanks. And what you pick depends on the gadgets that you are able to equip. I'll explain the gadgets in due time. These tanks are designed to power special tools called gadgets. Okay, never mind. The game's gonna explain it for me. Each gadget is unique. Use whichever ones feel like the best fit for your style. I already know I'm gonna equip the one on the left. The speed tank... let me start over. The speed tank lets you equip gadgets that help you move quickly, fight fast, and evade salmonid attacks. The power tank lets you, well, overpower enemies. And the tactical tank just gives you a strategical advantage. But I'm going with the speed tank. I think that's going to be the most beneficial for me. I'm not saying that's the best one. There may be people who pick the other ones. But I just prefer the gadgets that are available in the speed tank. Based on what we've seen in the Nintendo Direct for this game. That's so cool, and it fits like a glove. A little small for me, though. No kidding. You can use gadgets with R. How far can the blast boot go? The way this works is you jump forward and leave behind some ink in your wake and upon landing. The landing impact is like a mini splashdown. See? Oh wait, never mind. You don't leave ink upon takeoff. I thought you did. And we've already charged the next showstopper. That's pretty fun. I've gotten pretty used to these clothes and this hairstyle. I wonder how my brother and sisters are doing in Splatsville. Grandpa, too? He's probably fine. Well, I think we've got our gadgets handled. Or gadget singular. Let's move on to our next destination. Changing your bot buddy also changes the showstopper you can use during raids. Oh, so we can change who controls the bot from here. Fry has moray eels attack a wide area, and Shiver just charges in a straight line. I think I'll go with Fry first. Wait, hang on. Are we able to use Amiibo right now? Nope, not yet. I really thought we would be. One day. Guess we're stuck with what we got. Let's get moving. Here's hoping you come back alive, says Big Man. Heh, nice. Ooh, we got another new enemy over there. Anyway, let's go. What's this thing? Ah, alright. It's like the same bot jump as before, but just on the ground. I don't know how else to describe it. And I totally missed what those new enemies were called. I'm so sorry. But I do know that flying one in the distance is called a salivator. It creates damaging whirlwinds, but you can shoot the bags that are inside them to make them friendly. The whirlwinds, that is. Whoa, that's a whole bunch of big guys. It's a good thing the bot is so durable, otherwise we'd be in a heck of a lot of trouble. Ooh, okay. I leveled up. I'm not sure if that affected just my weapon or the gadgets or what, but we'll find out. There's that salivator I mentioned. And there's its whirlwind. If you shoot the bag, though, it becomes friendly. So you're really able to use these whirlwind jumps to your advantage. And, yeah. And we got our first roller of the game. Give me all those. No shard left unturned. That hurt a lot. I gotta wonder what these salmonid materials are for. Maybe we'll find out in due time. Don't look down, there's no ground. No kidding. Whoa, you're new. And yet these Tong chums go down all the same as a regular chum. Maybe they just attack differently. Oh, geez. Ugh, that was way too close. I almost got demolished by the salty tongue. All these power eggs, and I've only filled up the meter about 80%. It's fine, though. We're still on the move. Gadgets are useful, but if you don't pick your moment, you'd be in trouble. Down you go. Oh, that's really cool. So when you defeat these sprinkler enemies, their sprinkler becomes friendly, and it creates a bomb explosion. Sort of similar to the salivator's plastic bag. And don't worry, I'm not gonna fall. Thankfully, it seems like the game is designed to take you in a linear path from the smallest crystals to the biggest ones. That's enough out of you. I was trying to see if I could clear out some of the lessers that way, but nope. Ouch. That barely did any damage to the salty tongue. I knew they were tanky, but this is a little ridiculous. Fry's showstopper is ready, but I'm not going to do anything about it just yet. Maybe now, though. That's cool. Whomever's in the bot booyah's back. Remember, folks, always booyah back. Now then, what's in here? Oh, that's another really good screenshot. Okay. Now, what's in here? A scroll and what look like gadget parts. Parts that look like they can be attached to something. Oh, are these the gadget perks? And there's a briny scroll, too. There are a lot of notes here, too. What did they say? Both the crystal and the shards are apparently something called Spirhalite. Spirhalite? Like the name of the islands. There's more here about it having some strange properties, but it's all gobbledygook to me. Huh. Well, I guess it can't hurt to keep collecting any Spirhalite shards we see. I don't know what to do with them, but maybe the mechanic has some ideas. My question is, who wrote these notes? That is a good question. You can get gadget parts by defeating salmonids and excavating crystals. Equip these parts to a gadget to modify it in various ways. Please tell me we're able to influence the damage of the blast boot, because right now it doesn't look very strong. Let's tinker, I guess. And yes, we can! It's the explosion damage up that we are able to influence. It's only a 5% buff, but still. Let's also change the bot buddy to Shiver for this next one. Alright, what can we do now? Anything over here? No. I think the game is gonna force us to, you know, continue the game for now. I don't really know where I was going with that, if I'm being real. Okay, wow. The area for the blast boot really did get influenced. That's pretty good. I also like how Shiver just said, huge if true. So I guess if this really is the last one, don't fret, Treasure, I'm on my way. I freaking love the writing in this so far. It's so comedic. Now, what do we got going on here? There's a lot of fog coming out of these pipes. Are you saying this isn't 100% all natural fog? Yeah, it's artificial. Oh wait, is this our first underground dungeon? It might be. When there's a drill, there's a way. The raid continues underground. Oh, I don't even know if we were supposed to use the hop there, but it helped. What is this place? That weird fog we saw is all over. Let's not stay longer than we need to. This fog's giving me chills. There's still a bit more digging to do before we reach the treasure. So spin up that drill and, uh-oh. Getting here used up all the drill's energy. We could charge it back up if we had any power eggs, but... Power eggs, huh? Aha! I see a salmonid that looks like it's absolutely stuffed with power eggs. It looks like a salty tongue, but... I don't know, something's up with it. Oh, never mind, it's just a regular salty tongue. Once again, it is a very good thing the bot is so durable. Imagine if we shared an HP bar. Uh-oh. I kinda can't keep it up. I'm busy trying to not, you know, die. And I nearly just did. Hang in there, Shiver. I'll save you. See? I told you. Ink resupply. Whatever that means. So I'm guessing whenever you use the blast boot with that equipped, it's able to recharge your ink. Down go those lessers. And can I just say this music is freaking crazy? This music somehow sounds even more demented than the Salmon Run music in Splatoon 3. And okay, we are supposed to bot hop. Ugh. The thick-cut, salty tongue. Now there's a boss salmonid if I've ever seen one. Yeah, it must be holding on to treasure if it looks that demented. What's your deal? We gotta take this thing down within 2 minutes with it firing killer whales at us? Alright. Get out of here. And I'll clean up your little buddy's axe while I'm at it. I feel kind of bad that the character in the robot just has to take the brunt of the salmonid's attacks. But at the same time, it's more important that we, the players, live. Oh no! Showstopper's ready. Let's go! Jeez, that did a lot of damage to the salty tongue. At least this one's dumb enough to not aim its laser. It just keeps firing it straight ahead. Leaves me with ample time to clean up the lessers in the area. Beautiful. These sprinkler salmonids are definitely as annoying as the ones from Side Order. That's for sure. Uh-oh. I've been attacking the lessers for so long, I completely forgot about the thick-cut salty tongue. There we go. Get the heck out of my face. Oh, well, that makes more sense. The explosion jump is a gadget part. And hey, defeating the thick-cut salty tongue removed the fog. And now we have a whole bunch of islands to explore now. That's really freaking cool. Ooh, I like this purple ink color. I'm totally not biased. Okay. We found a two-fisted salmonid statue that does something. A sculpture that looks like it's ready to take on the world. What do you think it's fighting for? Aw, geez. This one's 7 slots, though. Oh, but... Ah, I see. So... if it says medium, maybe it has a stronger power level than a small one? Or maybe it's like a medium explosion and a large explosion. Heck if I know. It's also cool that the treasure gets sorted into what's most important. There's a lot of strange fog around here. It seems to be coming from the Salmonid ruins. Then maybe we can clear the rest of the fog by tackling more ruins. Seems logical to me. But there really is treasure here. What do you think? That pose? That gaze? I'm speechless. You don't hear about too many salmonid relics on the market. I bet we could ask a fortune from collectors. I agree it'll most likely fetch a decent amount, but not enough to pay off Splatsville's debts. See, there you go. If you didn't check the briny scrolls, Shiver just outright confirms that Splatsville's in debt. And Big Man already wants to go back to Splatsville. Why not? Shiver's shark and the eels can tow the hideout ship to get us home, right? If that's what we wanted, I'm sure they could. If that's what we wanted. Is it not? Duh! You think we'll settle for this dinky excuse for loot? We'll go home, all right, once we've stripped the Spirhalite Islands bare of treasure. Every last piece. Jeez, once those two have their minds set on treasure, they don't stop. And once again with the silent treatment. I'm gonna take your silence as a yes. Once again, I'm noticing a pattern. Then it's settled. Aw, but I'd pre-ordered Manta Quest 3. I get the feeling, Big Man. Never seen a salmonid relic before. There's power inside. I can tell just by holding it. Relics grant special relic powers. Relic powers are handy on raids. Alright, let's give it a try. You can do a small jump once in the air. When you do a small jump, damage is dealt around you and salmonids are knocked back. Cool. I like it. Now, fill open slots. Oh, I see. How can I reset? I guess I just have to do this manually. Let's see. How about this, this, and this for now. I really hope we're able to increase the amount of slots that we can have on a gadget, because I also want to add explosion area up. Please don't tell me if we can. I want to figure that out myself, but I think that's good for now. Let's also try the roller. Oh, check that out. On the base of the roller is an inflatable shrimp. And yes, we can finally use Amiibo! And these ones have unique unlock mechanics. Or not mechanics, but requirements. So for this one, we need 3 speed tank gadgets. For this one, we need to clear 5 dens. This one, reach level 10. Power up any tank. This does look cool. Clear a dungeon in multiplayer. That reminds me of the Grizzco suit. Reach ship level 2. And these are our special Amiibo costumes. Oh, we can just straight up get the Grizzco work suit if we have any Splatoon Amiibo. But I guess we're unlocking this one for now. Because... oh, we have to do it here. There we go. I also pre-ordered the new Shiver Amiibo alongside this game. But for now, though, I do want to see if I can unlock this one next. It looks really freaking cool. This camo pattern, I mean. And I guess it applies to all ink tank types. What are sampler dungeons? I guess we'll find out. Geez, we need 50,000 power eggs to power up whatever we're using? Alright, if you insist. But what's over here? Hold up a sec. Hey, mechanic, you got time to talk about hideout ship construction? I know I said I wanted to set up an arcade here next, but maybe we bump that down the priority list. We might want to start with something helpful for hunting treasure. At least, that's what Shiver suggested. Like, I don't know, a place to make gadgets and weapons stronger. Then we could handle any salmonids we see. Sounds good to me. Tank upgrades, gadget development, weapon upgrades, and upgrading the hideout ship. Huh. Oh, wow. That's clever. For the arcade cabinet, you need 2015 Spirhalite shards. I wonder if that's a reference at all, or if I'm just crazy. I will get the gadget shaker, though. That definitely seems the most useful. And I'm gonna upgrade, or, sorry, construct this. You want a workbench to upgrade your tanks? Leave it to us. How do we ever manage with this teensy-weensy table? It boggles the mind. We can at least set you up with one that doesn't wobble. All right, everyone, let's get cracking. This is so cool. Now that's a workbench. I can definitely get stuff done with that. So now we can upgrade our tanks if we want. Excuse me, but how goes it with the workbench? You mentioned upgrading the tanks. Is that something you can do? After all, we don't know who made the tanks or when. It'll take a certain level of skill to tinker with them. You need skill points to upgrade tanks. So, let's see. This gives us 2 more gadget part slots. But, man, I don't know. I think I'm gonna focus on weapon damage for now. Maybe I'll go for gadget part slots next. For right now, though, I think we've got enough. I'm not really sure when I'll stop, though, is the problem. Because normally in situations like this, I would love to end the stream, but it feels like we only just got started, you know? In fact, hold on just a moment. I do want to scan one more amiibo. I'm not going to switch to my BRB screen. This will only take a few seconds. I'll just mute real quick. It's not exactly the Grizzco outfit, but it'll do for now. Now that's more like it. Though eventually, I do want to get the Big Man amiibo, so I can get this outfit. It looks so cool, doesn't it? Alright. We are able to freely play the game now, though, which is nice. Let's just see what else we have to do. Whoa. High danger, huh? I think I'll hold off on that one. Make sure to be back by dinner. I meant to switch back to Fry, but I think we'll do fine with this for now. Also, what's up, Alex? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Happy launch day to you, too. Hey, we got another new enemy. The Scrapper. This one's impervious to damage on the front, so you have to stun it and then attack it from behind. Like so. There's another Tong Chum. I think if I use pretty much any weapon that isn't a shooter, I'll be fine against the Salmonids. just got home a little while ago after being on a trip. Where did you go, if you don't mind my asking? Wow, we got a whole boatload of treasure over here. Alright, we press onward. Okay, good. You can still do that trick with rollers. And there's another new enemy, the Stinger. It shoots stingrays from high up above, and you have to destroy its pots to bring it down to Earth. Oh, sounds like you had a lot of fun. I've been to Kentucky before myself. It's pretty fun. I have relatives that live there. They're mostly in the rural parts, though. So I've never really been to the urban parts, I guess you would say. There's another Stinger. I really wish I had my shooter right now, but at least the bot is able to help out. I'm just thankful we automatically collect shards. Oh, it's gonna do no good at all fighting these salmonids in such a small area. There we go. That's more like it. More stuff over here. But there's also stuff over there. But there's no jet board. I think I'm going to have to hold off for now. Oh, nice. You can go behind scrappers with the blast boot. And we got some bounce pads right here. There's that small jump the game was talking about earlier. It isn't very, you know, big. But hey, maybe we'll be able to get a better double jump as the game progresses. Please don't tell me. I would like to figure out this stuff for myself. And now we got one more wave of salmonids before we are able to access the big one. Damage surge. Okay. Whatever that means. Oh, now we get the showstopper when there are no more salmonids. Just my freaking luck. But what's in this treasure chest? Another relic! Ink Pro. I wonder what that means. Junior Survivalist. We get extra shards. It's kind of lame. Oh, there we go. Ink consumed by your weapon is reduced by 10%. While using a weapon, the area at your feet is inked a little. Huh, interesting. We got a massive explosion area up gadget here. This increases the damage of the next gadget used. And we got... Ah, cool. After using this gadget, weapon damage increases for 5 seconds. That'll be really useful. So let's get to upgrading. Alright. This, please. Thank you very much. It looks like the max amount of gadget part slots we can have is 20, so that's good. Alright. We have just enough for 4 more. So let's go back, remove all these, get more explosion damage, and the explosive jump. I think that'll be good. Let's try the Ink Pro thing with the Splattershot Jr. I think that'll be an interesting combo. There's the multiplayer device. I don't plan to do any multiplayer this stream, but I figured I could still set my nickname. And that's the thing, though. I don't honestly know how I'm gonna tackle multiplayer whenever I play these. I already know I want to join my friends' streams as a guest, but I don't know if I'm gonna be hosting any. We'll just have to see what happens. Oh, what's this? How are we able to lower it, though? This is so cool, though. We're able to rotate it, yes. Oh, you release ZR to let go. I getcha. It's timing based. Ah, way too late. I do want to see if I can successfully get one crate. I just gotta remember to let go of the claw a lot earlier than I think. And then I can just drop it right there. I see that got me a salmonid part. Oh, you press X to reel it back in. I thought I got something, but the crate broke. Ah, I missed again. Surely I'll get this one. I remember so many people thought we were able to play a fishing minigame, but I guess this is going to be our next best bet. Well, there goes whatever was in that crate. Right about there? Nice. Then we just reel this sucker back in. And... nothing? Did I just bring that crate back in for my health? Okay, never mind. It's got a few shards. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. This one just has a bunch of Spirhalite shards, but I think it'll be fine to explore here before we move on to here. So I'll tell you what. I'll end the stream after I explore the Lentil Inlet. This will be a good place to stop. A decent amount of danger. I've got some pretty powerful weapons equipped. Here we go. There's a huge crystal! Wow, is that really a Spirhalite crystal? It's wild that they get so big. According to the bot's radar, there's almost no space inside that crystal. Oh, it's a fake. No, never mind, it's not a fake. There's just a boatload of Spirhalite shards in there. I don't know what I'm talking about. So, grab lots of power eggs and come back to this big thing. I guess we'll go for the tiny crystals first. And we need 2,000 to break open the big crystal. Oh, it's this song! This is the song that was in the big trailer for Splatoon Raiders. Still, though, with all these mega power eggs that we're collecting, it shouldn't be that hard to find enough to break open the big crystal. Now I'm just wondering what that red beacon is in the distance. Get rid of you guys. Still, though, I really like the concept of these particular levels. It's not just make a mad dash for the big thing. You are able to properly explore these islands. I like that. Whoa, that's a new enemy. I don't even know what that thing is, but I have a hunch. Okay, so that's what big shots look like now. I guess they move around with springs. Imagine if these were the big shots we encounter in Salmon Run. The treasure is a drill away. Oh, you're new. An old compass. That must be a relic. Oh, that's good to know. So whenever you... Oh, hold up. That's an AI bot viewer. Get out of here. No bots in my chat. Seriously, though, what's that red Spirhalite crystal? I gotta know. But it's good to know that whenever you make the salivator bag friendly... Oh, I keep getting interrupted. We're dealing with an anomalous crystal. Oh, I'm dead. We lost a life. So I guess that red crystal makes all these salmonids move faster. I know a certain someone who's not gonna like that. Let's get this out of here before it disrupts these salmonids any further. I'm aware I could have done something about it, but I was just too overwhelmed, you know? Get all you idiots out of here. And we don't need very many more power eggs to break the big crystal. I'm still gonna explore the whole area, though. There's a jet board, but it's not going... Wait, what? A crystal regenerated? I guess we can infinitely mine the smaller crystals, then, in these types of islands. Never mind that, though. We got a new enemy, the Steelhead. If it sees you, it charges up a huge bomb and launches it. Well, not that huge. I've seen bigger. But still, it's dangerous. The best way to defeat a Steelhead is to shoot the bomb while it's charging. If you defeat it fast enough, then it'll trigger a huge friendly explosion. See? We're ready for the big crystal, but I do want to see what else we can find first. There's another anomalous crystal over here. Is it the same one as before? Because if it is, then I'm not interested. See you later. You saw how I nearly risked my life for those crystals with those fast salmonids. I'm not entirely interested in doing the same again. But hey, if these salmonids are willing to fight, then I'll fight back. And we leveled up again. Finally, though, we can get back. Oh, that's what happens. That's cool. Whenever you go past the limit for the big crystal, you get a bigger reward from it. These huge crystals are so satisfying to smash. Look at all that loot. Oh! Okay, never mind. I thought I missed the weapon. Ooh, and we got a classic squiffer. I'll have to do a little bit of tinkering. Let's see what we got. We're definitely increasing gadget damage this time. And... I guess we might as well work on gadget development as well. So you need a workspace for developing gadgets? Sounds great. Let's get to it. Perfect timing, actually. I was just inspecting the bot and found some gadget blueprints. Blueprints? I had no idea. You should be able to make nice new gadgets with these. Leave the workspace to us. So finally, Deep Cut is gonna be pitching in not just the mechanic. And Shiver's gonna be the one to handle gadget upgrades and whatnot. You're developing a new gadget, right? The blueprints from the bot are here, so go ahead and use them. It takes materials to make gadgets, but all you need is whatever salmonids drop and Spirhalite shards. Gadgets have to be fitted to specific tanks, so be sure what you're making is compatible before you start. Alright then. So we got the dash bomb, This is what I was thinking of. The dash bomb leaves an explosion when you take off. I do want to make the Booyah-Rang, though. So, maybe we'll keep going for a little bit longer, if only so I can get enough materials to make the Booyah-Rang. We could also make the Splatalites for the power tank gadget, or the bomb balloons for the tactical gadget. But okay, scratch what I was saying earlier. We're going back out one more time, if only so we can get enough stuff for the Booyah-Rang. I think those two gadgets combined are going to be really freaking useful. And never mind. From collecting enough salmonid research, you get more shards. So there we go. Never mind. I thought I was going to have to go out exploring a little more. Give me this Booyah-Rang. Is there anything you can't make? Including good social media screenshots? Probably not. What can we tinker about it with? Oh, wait, never mind. I guess we're gonna have to find the perks first. But still, it's nice to know that we have two gadgets now. And a shooter. And a charger. A classic Squiffer that has a laundry detergent bottle attached to it. Alright. But enough about that. It's time to end the stream. Still, though, I think my first impressions are relatively positive so far. The premise for Splatoon Raiders seems a tiny bit basic, but at the same time, there's so much stuff to do that it doesn't really matter to me. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna have a very fun time with this game. If you're watching this live, don't go anywhere because we're about to raid someone. But if you're watching this as a YouTube VOD, this is where we're gonna end off. Until next time, this has been Tentacle signing out. Take care, everybody, and have a great night.